So there was a report by Sham earlier, and now other outlets are running with it. Could we see Ben Simmons go to the Boston Celtics for Jaylen Brown?
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers and the Bird Gang, that's our life. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast, and today we got some bad news about Joel Embiid, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but we might have some good news. Boston looks to enter the trade talk, and Woj updated us with what Ben Simmons is doing with his mental health, doctors, and all that. But before we get into it, Sixer Nation, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and ding the notification bell so you know when we drop these videos. But let's jump right into it. So it started with Shams, and then you had Philadelphia NBC 10 writing about it. Celtics Sixers have engaged in Ben Simmons trade talk per report. Like I said, this is coming from Shams. Now, we hate Boston, but think about it. Boston gets Ben Simmons, facilitator and defender for Jason Tatum. We get Jaylen Brown, a wing closer, a guy who can do everything we need to help Embiid, Curry, Furkan. Will be deeper, and we'll be able to mix and match things up a lot better. Tobias, Embiid, and Jaylen Brown will be a nice big three with the supporting cast we have. Now, again, doing business with our rivals. Could you imagine Celtics Sixers playoff, right? Whatever seeds we are, and we get to play the hated rival with Ben Simmons over there, right? Now, look, it's crazy to think that, but they were in the same draft. We saw one elevate his game in offensively and the other one elevate his game defensively. And we heard reports last year that Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum don't get along on the court, right? Like their games don't mix. Marcus Smart has had confrontations with them, calling them both selfish. But when you have one selfish guy, he can blend with the rest of them. But two of them, they don't coexist. We heard reports come out of Boston that they don't like playing with each other. And this could be a win-win for both. Now, we don't like to help out our enemy, and I know they don't want to help out us, but my goodness, this trade would go a long way in just solidifying what the Sixers can be in the East. I think that makes us tremendously better. I think Jaylen Brown can play defense. His shooting got better. He's an athlete, and that's what do we do? You know, now Seth Curry maybe comes off the bench. We're deeper on a team that is 8-2 and balling. Now, Joel Embiid will miss about 10 games. Now it's not just Tobias Harris in the health and safety protocol. It is Joel Embiid for COVID. Don't like to say it because they do weird things on YouTube. But this is not good. It's going to, stop the chemistry going because we're all playing a different brand of basketball without 2-5 on the court. But let's look at what Woj said when it comes to Ben Simmons' mental health. ESPN source, after initial reluctance, Sixers All-Star Ben Simmons has met with a team-recommended specialist to discuss mental health concerns among other issues. The organization had recently reinstituted fines for Simmons' failure to agree to those meetings. Then he followed up with another tweet. He quote tweeted the other one. Simmons is planning to continue meeting with his MBPA-provided mental health specialist and working out regularly at the team practice facility. Sources tell ESPN Simmons has yet to play for the Sixers this season, and there remains no timeline on a possible debut. So they are trying to work together when it comes to the mental health thing. Is that because the trade talks are coming up? Maybe Simmons like, whoa, Boston wants me? I can play with Jason Tatum? Maybe he's starting to do this just to get in front of everything, or at least some of the stuff, so he's tradable, right? So the Celtics hear that he's coming along with his progress. I don't know. It's crazy that Shams drops this about Jaylen Brown possibly for Ben Simmons, and it's a stretch. This is a stretch. I understand that. But oh my goodness, if it happened. I just think it'd be crazy. It'd be crazy. Celtics, Sixers, playoffs, Ben Simmons in the Wells Fargo Center with a green jersey and B dunks on him. that'll be must-see TV. Like I said, I lost all respect for Ben Simmons and what he talked about to the fan base, how he plays great for fun and horrible for us. Being bad in a big key moment is one thing, but giving up, and to me, he gave up. I'm just done with it. If I keep saying I would like him to come back so he can get his trade value up, but I'm done with the shenanigans of 2-5. And I really would settle for anything, but I do want to look out to the best interests of this organization and team, and Jaylen Brown is right up the alley for a guy who can maximize Embiid, Tobias, Curry, Green, Maxey, Ferk, Niang, all of them. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Less than an hour into the Sixers play the Knicks. I got to take some stuff up with the family, the kids and the wife. I'm going to try to get back here to do the game. If I don't do the game tonight, I will do the game tomorrow. Shout out to Joel Embiid for being a trooper. It sounds like he's going through it. But, oh, boy, let's speak this into reality. Jaylen Brown, come to Philly. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. We out.